The Handley-page Victor, the aeroplane new build to ensure that Russian schoolchildren have all the more reason to get really good at ducking and covering under their school tables. Hamburg? Dresden? What? That's just a flesh wound. Oh, you just wait till we give Moscow an enriched plutonium makeover. Anyway, those minarets on St. Basil's Cathedral are arguably looking a bit dated anyway. It'd be like one of those renovation programs on TV, and sometimes there's really nothing like starting from a clean slate in about 10 million years, when it's safe enough for the cockroaches to come out and play from their hiding places. Hey, don't look at me like that. Look, those guys drink way too much vodka anyway. We'd be likely doing them a favour. Okay, the Cold War. A very interesting time. Conventional nuclear bombs. Nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missiles. Nuclear-tipped torpedoes. Nuclear anti-shipping mines. Nuclear artillery shells. Nuclear air-burst anti-bomber formation surface-to-air missiles. Nuclear hand grenades. And of course 12-gauge depleted uranium cartridges for taking down ducks at a pond. And nearly anything else they could come up with or devise to end all life on Earth in about half an hour. That does include koalas and fluffy little baby rabbits. But at the very least, there will finally be a permanent cure for all those aphids on your roses. Atomic weapons. So much versatility. It really is totally amazing the things that you can do with all the chemical elements that lie at the bottom of the periodic table. Like killing things. Or even poisoning things very slowly. Anyway, atomic weapons. What can't you do with them? You are really only limited by to the degree how psychopathically perverted your imagination is. It's sort of like when you buy a good quality hammer from the hardware store for a good price with a very comfortable handle, and you decide to fix everything with that hammer. The headlights on that rare limited edition very collectible 1964 red Ford Mustang convertible. A hammer. Your daughter's dollhouse that she painstakingly built herself in kindergarten out of matchsticks and popsticks. The hammer. Grandfather's 150-year-old Swiss hand-me-down watch in mint condition. A great big hammer. Wife's Ming Dynasty porcelain teapot. That 2-pound hammer with a handle made out of solid hickory. Wife's greatly treasured carved antique ebony jewellery box with carved ivory inlays. Your trusty hammer. The neighbour's little yappy dog that won't just stop yapping. Well, you might just have the thing for that as well. Even a hammer can be a surgical instrument if you tap lightly in the middle of some brain surgery or something. That's why, for example, the Americans built a standard atomic weapon that you can dial in the kilotons. You know, for those times you only want to kill people in a 5-mile radius instead of, say, a 50-mile radius. That's a pretty cool idea, actually. Could you just imagine if you could dial in on the side of the television the amount of fake news you wanted to hear? Or dial in on a bottle of Coke whether you want it more like Diet Coke or regular Coke? Anyway, the enemy really isn't going to care if you're doing them over with a rather kind 5 kilotons or you're trying to impress them with 50. You see, the problem with this set of ideas is it's called an arms race for a reason. The term arms race is quite literally a euphemism for, see those people all the way over there? They really aren't going to be taking any of this lying down, you know. Oh man, look, more to the point, MAD, or mutually assured destruction, as a best case scenario strategic goal, i.e. the most that you could really hope for, you couldn't really call it a draw. Because a draw wouldn't usually involve everyone being dead at exactly the same time. So you can't call it a draw if everybody is dead. That's what I'm saying. You see, this is reason number, I think, 463 why the aliens don't visit us. Because the difference between the herpes virus and humanity is at least the herpes virus doesn't try to destroy its host. And it really is a case of, if you didn't laugh, I think you'd just cry, and I think I'll just try and laugh my way through this. Have a good day, kids, and I'll catch you next time.